Hello, my friends. I am sorry that I haven't put out a video in a long while. It's been a hot minute. It's because our home front has been going through a change with family members coming back home and family members leaving and all sorts of crazy stuff. Me and my husband went on a week trip to Tennessee, so that's why I haven't got a video out. So today we're going to make no-bake peanut butter cookies. And I have all my ingredients. We need oatmeal, which is 2 cups. Actually it's 2.5 cups of oatmeal, instant oatmeal. 2 cups of packed brown sugar. We needed 1 cup of coarsely chopped pretzels. 3/4 cups of peanut butter. And 1 stick of butter. And some vanilla. So we're gonna put you over here at the stove because we have to heat all this stuff up for a few minutes, and then we will get it going and get it on the sheet so it can start getting hard. So I'll get you over here at the stove. I forgot to tell you guys about the 1/2 cup of milk, so here's a 1/2 cup of milk. So what we have to do in the saucepan is to put the butter in there, which is our stick of butter. And I'm using the grass-fed butter from Costco. I really like that grass-fed butter. They have 2 brands. They have Kerrygold and they also have the Truly brand, which is good. So I'm going to put this on medium heat. We need the butter in there, the sugar, and the milk. So I'm going to put the sugar in there with the butter. And I just spilled sugar on the floor, but that is okay. We're going to put the milk in here. We're going to give it a stir. It says we need a little bit of salt, so I'm going to grab just like my pinch pot of salt over here. I'm running low on salt, so I'm going to have to get salt. We need about a 1/4 teaspoon. I'll just put, a teaspoon in there. So we're going to melt all this together, it says, and let it boil and stir often and let it boil for about 2 minutes. So I got it over here. I'm boiling it. You can't see it, but it's going to boil. We're just going to let this butter melt. I took this butter right out of the fridge. Not softened at all. So in a sense, I think we're just making a sugar mixture that hardens up because this is a no-bake cookie. So we need it to be hardened. I don't know if anybody has ever made a no-bake peanut butter cookie, but it sounded good to me. I am going to be making another peanut butter cookie, but it has chocolate chip cookies chocolate chips in it. And that will be next after this. This is a really short video, but I will make the peanut butter cookie video. I'll put this one up first because it's really short. And then we will do the other cookie. So we're going to make 2 cookies today. 2 different ones. I guess I'm in a cookie mood. Got a sweet tooth. My husband is gone for 3 weeks for training in Oklahoma. So we have a quiet house today, so I figured I'd pump out 2 videos for you guys, and I'm sorry that it's been so long. It's been really crazy in the household. I have 7 granddaughters and their parents, and so it makes it a really crazy household. It's hard to come up with time to make videos with you guys when it's so noisy and loud and just crazy. I'm running here and there everywhere like a chicken, busy, busy, busy. It's starting to melt. Hasn't boiled yet, but it is starting to melt. So I will stop the camera here until it starts boiling, and then I will show you. All right, our butter is melted, so I'm going to watch it. It's going to start boiling, and then we're going to time it for 2 minutes. I don't have a thermometer. I'm going to have to buy one. Mine got broken, but it did say on the instructions, it says on the recipe to mix it for about 2 minutes once it starts boiling. So, and it says to stir constantly until the surface is covered with big, rapidly bubbles. And mix, and then keep an eye on it for 2 minutes. So, in a sense, this is probably like a caramel sauce or something, a caramely taste because of the butter and the brown sugar. And then we're going to add our 1 cup of pretzels and our oats and our peanut butter and our vanilla. And then we're just going to scoop it out onto a cookie sheet. And then we'll wait for that to get hard and we'll give it a taste. So I'm just stirring it because it has milk in it. We don't want it to get overcooked or even burnt on the bottom. So I'm just protecting the pan from the bottom of it. So anyway, how has everyone's summer been going? Mine has been super, super busy, as I've told you, with all the grandkids in here, schooling them and everything. I have been super busy trying to keep the household afloat. And now that my husband's gone for 3 weeks, it's going to be a little bit busier for me because I have to do more of the household work and keep the 2 children home that are home now and just keep the homestead running all by myself for 3 weeks as my husband is training at the main teaching facility in Norman, Oklahoma. So it's starting to boil. It says a rapid boil, so it's not at that rapid boil yet. Once it starts, I'm going to put a timer over here for 2 minutes. All right. I'm going to let that set, and I'm going to put a timer for 2 minutes over here. Do 2 minutes. And once that timer goes off, we'll stop that because it is definitely at a rapid boil right now. So we're going to let that sugar get a little bit harder, probably to the softball stage, I'm assuming. It says if you do have a thermometer, it says to go to 230 degrees on it. I really have to buy a thermometer. I have to research and do the right one for all of this cooking that I have got going on. I have one that you can stick into something, like your meat, like if you're going to cook on the barbecue or something, but that's not going to work so well. I have another one that I could point and direct it to, but sometimes that doesn't work so well. We'll just do it for 2 minutes. This may end up being a little bit longer, maybe at least 15-20 minutes, which isn't too bad. I mean, for a video. We're just waiting for our 2 minutes to count down. Still looking good. It's not sticking. So right away, we're going to put our peanut butter in it when I turn off the heat. And it wants me to remove it from the heat too. So I'll just move over to the center and add the peanut butter and the vanilla. And remember, I have my homemade vanilla that I make every fallish time. You guys have seen me make that. I have a video of that. Homemade vanilla is always good. We use organic vodka to make ours with, and we use the cinnamon sticks from the organic ones from Costco. There we go. There's our timer. I'm going to take it off the heat over here and stop the timer. And we're going to add our peanut butter and our vanilla. And you guys can still see me do this. I like to add vanilla with my heart, but it does say 2 teaspoons. So we'll do that in a minute. There. After I stir this in, get this. This is organic peanut butter from Costco too. This morning I had to take it all out of the tub and mix it with my KitchenAid because it was stuck to the bottom. It's one of those ones that has the real peanuts where the oil is at the top, so you have to give it, you really have to mix it, so you have to take everything out, and I put it in my KitchenAid today to mix it. All right, so here is my vanilla going in. 1, 2. I did about 2.5. That smells good. We'll shut that up, and then we have to add our oats. I'll flip it over here. I think it says to add our oats in our... Yep, we have to add the oats in there and stir it up, and then the pretzels, which was an odd thing, but it will give it a crunch. So there we go. There's everything in there. I'm going to give it a stir. And then we just need our cookie scoop, and then we're going to put them out on the parchment paper. It should taste really good. Just want to coat these really well. I roughly chopped those pretzels up, so they'll give it a little bit of crunch. And that was instant oatmeal. All right. So there, we're all mixed up. I'm going to get a cookie scoop and take you guys over there to the parchment paper. All right, I prepared 2 cookie sheets, not knowing. We got one, probably this is the medium-sized scoop that I use. So we're just going to scoop them out and see how many we can get. It smells good. It should be really good. It says that they last, let me see what it says, how long they last. It says, let me see, 5 minutes. They last for quite a while, as long as this is a peanut butter cookie recipe. I got the wrong one. Hold on. It says store in an airtight container at room temperature for 1 week. So they last for 1 week. I'm sure these will be gone before 1 week. These are going to be delicious. They smell really good. If you want a fast, easy peanut butter cookie recipe, this is it for a no-bake. I've made no-bakes with cocoa and stuff, but adding peanut butter sounds like a good protein there. Protein snack, right? So we almost got this one filled up, and then we'll fill up the other, and we'll just let them set for a little bit, and then I'll come back with you and we'll try one after they set for a minute or two. So there's our first cookie sheet. Set them there. I had to use 2 pieces here because I didn't cut it big enough. So let me put them a little bit closer to the edge. Make more room. It's not going to spread. We don't have to bake them. I hope you enjoyed this cookie recipe. I guess we'll do some cookies for a little bit because a lot of people are always looking for a different kind of cookie. And just remember, all mine are clean and organic. So, organic cookies are always good. And these will be really good protein bites of a cookie. I'm not going to flatten them down or anything. I think they're perfect the way they are. I know sometimes when you do a no-bake cookie, you smush them. But I think just leaving them like this would be fine too. Yeah, it doesn't say to push them down or anything. It just says to work quickly because the mixture can get hard really quick. I feel that it's getting that way a little bit as I'm nearing the end here. Almost got them all done. One more big cookie here. There we go. So how many did we get? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I did 4 rows. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 protein packed cookies. It's got the oatmeal in it. It's got the pretzels, which is just a snack for crunch, and it's got the peanut butter on it. So I really think they're going to be really good. So I'll let them set up for a little bit, and then we will come back and I will try one. Oh, my clicker's not working.